Hey guys, Chris here. So right behind me we have the 2020 Volkswagen ID.3, Volkswagen's brand new pure electric vehicle. This is the car that they are saying is going to change the EV car market. And in today's video, I'm given the opportunity just a few hours because these are hot cakes right now. These are very popular and they're actually being launched tomorrow here in Norway. You'll probably see this video next week, but I managed to get my hands on this car just for a few hours. So in today's video, we're going to do a short test drive on this, the 2020 Volkswagen ID.3 First Edition Plus. So the 2020 Volkswagen ID.3. This is a very exciting vehicle, and as you can see guys, I'm wearing these plastic gloves. This is a demo vehicle and I am required to wear these in the battle against COVID-19. So I do apologize, but at the same time, well, I'm doing mine to help not spread this virus. So as I said, this is a 2020 Volkswagen ID.3. This is the first edition and this is the trim level plus, which has a few more goodies than the standard, which is called the base. This car starts at 350,000 Norwegian kroner. So I'm going to put the prices in the US, the Canadian, the German, and the British and Swedish markets up on the screen because, well, that plus Norway are where you guys are from who are watching my video. So this has a WLTP range of 420 kilometers or 262 miles. This has a 58 kilowatt hour battery pack and a rear motor of 204 horsepower, propelling this car from 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds, which is not slow. And this thing feels, well, it feels quite peppy. This is not a slow car, and as you can see, I'm sitting quite high here because this has a high seating position. You sit higher, you have the battery pack in the floor, of course, as in every modern day electric car, and that gives this car a low center of gravity and also a high seating position, which I do really like. It has an expansive greenhouse, this large front windshield, and also these large 3/4 windows that you can see barely there on the screen. So driving wise, this is, well, this is quite an impressive vehicle, and as you can hear, it's really silent. So it has quite narrow wheels. These are 215 millimeter wide on 19-inch alloys. That is quite a, you know, a slim wheel or a narrow wheel on a big rim. Well, that gives this car, it's quite right, but it also gives it more range because you have a smaller contact patch working as friction against the pavement or against the asphalt. The way this car drives is very impressive. It's very relaxed. It's just so comfortable, and also the suspension tuning is very nice over these bumps here around in my local neighborhood. Driving around my Audi A4, which is, well, a quite stiffly sprung car on 18-inch performance tires. This is much more comfortable. It drives better in my opinion than that Audi, and also so quiet. Also, you know, this electric motor, this electric drivetrain with no transmission at all, is basically your foot connected to the rear motor. The torque, the response is instant, and it's just so comfortable and so relaxing to drive. I'm really impressed by this car. The only place I'm not impressed is some of the interior materials, and I'm not going to bash this car too much because it's really trying to move into new territory at a cutting edge price. Volkswagen are really trying to, you know, move into that mass market, long range EV market, and somewhere has to give. And Volkswagen are known for their beautiful interiors, and this has a Really nice interior. It just looks awesome. I like this screen, this tablet here on top of the dashboard, and also this digital gauge cluster which sits on top of the steering wheel column and also moves with the steering wheel column. All the screens are really crisp, high quality, high brightness, high contrast. It's just some of the interior materials, as the door plastics here, which are hard plastic, and also on top of the dashboard and also here on the front side of the dashboard. I wish the materials were nicer, but I think people shopping for this type of vehicle want a Volkswagen, want this spacious cabin because the packaging really is brilliant in here, and also want a long range in a quality and comfortable product, and this really does deliver. 420 kilometers of estimated range. I have the indicated range here at 374 kilometers with 3/4 of a battery left. That is impressive, guys. I think this is going to be a home run, a smash hit for Volkswagen, because this is basically the first mass market car with long range from a major German brand. Yes, we have Hyundai and Kia with electric cars. We have Opel and GM, but well, none of them quite do what this car does and has the brand appeal of Volkswagen. 420 kilometers of range is the entry-level model. There will also be a 77 kilowatt hour model with 550 kilometers of range. That is impressive in a car like this. So I think this is going to be a really hot selling car. I tried to find some twisty and open roads here just to test this car, and I'm really impressed by the performance. That was, well, quite fast in just no amount of time. It's very capable, this car, but it's not sporty. It's very capable here. It's high speeds through these corners. Handles it very nice body control, but it's just not sporty. My camera's acting up here, won't give me their brightness, but it's not sporty. Steering is light, and I'm sure you can adjust that somewhere in the infotainment, but it's just a capable car. But it's fast and it is impressively quiet. So these twisty roads here, yeah, and it is rear wheel drive, so you know, mashing the throttle mid-corner makes it rotate. This is, well, I take it back. This is a fun thing. Maybe they will make a GTI version of the ID.3 or an R version. That would be awesome. But well, as you can see, this is putting a smile on my face. Not the sharpest steering, but, and well, it does, you know, lean a bit in the corners. Because it's not very stiffly sprung, but on the other side it's really nicely damped. It handles the bumps mid-corner beautifully. It's a stiff ride, but by no means is it uncomfortable. And as I said, guys, this is riding on 19-inch wheels. That is very, very impressive. I think Volkswagen have, you know, ticked off the right boxes here for a family city runabout. And one thing is which is even more impressive is, well, let's see if we can take this car into Oslo. I have, well, 50 minutes left. Let's find the main road and head into Oslo. So I don't have time actually to go into the city of Oslo now, but I'm going to show you the single most impressive thing about this car. Give me a second. Okay, check this out, guys. This car has the smallest turning radius of any car I have ever driven. This is crazy. The turning radius of this car is just mind-boggling, making this the perfect car for any large European city with small and narrow streets. This is just amazing. So guys, this was my first very short drive of the 2020 Volkswagen ID.3 first edition plus with the 58 kilowatt hour battery, rear motor, 204 horsepower. This is one impressive vehicle. My only critique of this car is I wish it had a bit nicer materials here and there, but maybe in the future you can option, I don't know, some leather on top of the doors or leather seats. I would most definitely pay for that, because the rest of this product, the way it drives, the way it feels, the way it accelerates, the way it just isolates you from the road is all premium. So guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.